Against the fiery sunset, Nova and Kael navigate the treacherous Skyhaven rooftops. The wind roars as Nova sprints across the cables, her teal wind cape billowing behind her. Kael sprints alongside her, his crimson glide wings spread wide for balance. Nova glances towards Kael, a fleeting moment of connection amidst the high-altitude chase. Crimson wings catch the light as Kael maintains his balance, a silhouette against the setting sun. Together, they conquer the heights, two figures against the canvas of a vibrant sky. Nova nears the chasm between Skyhaven's rooftops, a mischievous glint in her eyes. Nova's grin widens, a spark of daring igniting her expression. With a challenging smirk, Nova prepares for her leap. "Race you two tomorrow," Nova declares, her voice echoing with anticipation. Nova propels herself forward, a silhouette against the cityscape. Beneath the endless Skyhaven rooftops, Kael's resolve hardens, his eyes, gleaming with newfound resolve, challenge the horizon. Against the sprawling cityscape, his gaze pierces through the distant clouds. With unwavering certainty, Kael declares, "I only race the wind." His words echo against the silent backdrop, affirming his solitary quest. The rooftops fade into a blur. Kael becomes one with the horizon. Nova and Kael soar across the rooftops, a breathtaking ballet against the sky. Teal and crimson streak across the skyline as their paths converge in midair, a symphony of color and motion. The title card bursts onto the screen. Skybound Hearts on the Run. The pulse-pounding theme, Sky Pulse, surges with strings and synth arpeggios, setting the stage for adventure. In the airship's cargo bay, the engines hum as Captain Vesper faces Nova and Kael, her gaze reflecting countless journeys through the skies. A metallic case emits a soft, ethereal glow as it opens, revealing a living Heartseed nestled inside. The air crackles with anticipation as the Heartseed's light illuminates the faces of all present. The airship's engines thrum, the soft chime of the case opening lingers. The ethereal light of the Heartseed bathes the cargo bay in an otherworldly glow. Inside the airship cargo bay, Vesper studies them with sharp, unwavering eyes. Vesper's voice echoes with urgency. Skyhaven's core is failing. Vesper's command cuts through the air. "Get this to Apex Tower by sunset." Vesper waits for a response, eyes narrowed, a silent expectation hanging between them. Inside the airship's cargo bay, Nova's frustration boils over. She questions, her tone incredulous. "Me? With him?" The airship echoes with her disbelief. Her words hang in the air, unanswered. Her expression hardens with resolve. The cargo bay seems to shrink around her. Kael stands in the airship's vast cargo bay, his arms crossed and his expression shadowed with melancholy. Amidst the crates and equipment, his inner turmoil is palpable. In a moment of bitter resolve, Kael declares, "We don't need each other." His words echo in the cavernous space, laden with denial and hurt. The airship cargo bay is silent, his words hanging heavy in the air. In the airship's cargo bay, Vesper's resolve hardens, her expression turning steely. She slides a briefcase forward, sealing the deal. Vesper's voice cuts through the air. "Then you won't outrun the drones." The briefcase sits innocently on the floor, a silent promise of consequences. The heavy silence fills the airship cargo bay, thick with unspoken tension. Kael's face reflects a mix of defiance and resignation. The sharp cuff, magnet, lock, 1. Wav pierces the quiet as the tracker cuffs click shut. Tracker cuffs secure around Kael's wrists, symbolizing captivity. The sound of the cuffs echoes in the cold cargo bay. In the airship's cargo bay, the camera captures Vesper's sudden direct gaze, her eyes reflecting a trace of apprehension. The air crackles with unspoken tension as Vesper breaks the silence, her voice resonating with solemn resolve. "May the wind choose the brave," she declares, her words hanging in the air like a whispered prayer. Her words echo through the cargo bay, a haunting blessing in the face of uncertainty. The sentiment lingers, a poignant farewell carried on the wind's breath, as Vesper remains resolute. High above the city, Nova and Kael risk it all. Balanced on the roof of a speeding Skyrail tram, the tram hurtles forward, a metallic serpent weaving through the urban jungle. Suddenly, a swarm of drones emerges in the distance, their metallic bodies shimmering in the sunlight. The drones approach, their magenta scanners pulsing ominously. The wind roars as Nova glances at Kael. Kael stares toward the swarm. High above the city, Nova assesses the complex Skyrail network. Her gaze pierces the horizon, calculating every turn and junction. Left track splits in 30. Her voice echoes, breaking the silence of the sky. Perched high on the Skyrail, Kael surveys the area. Kael's focus sharpens as he assesses the tactical advantages. His gaze pierces through the open space, calculating every possibility. Kael declares, "Right," gives cover. His voice echoes, carrying the weight of strategic decision. Certainty etched on his face, Kael prepares for action. On the Skyrail, a fleeting glance connects Nova and her companion, a silent question hanging in the air. "Trust me?" Nova asks, her voice barely a whisper above the city's hum. The city stretches out beneath them. Her companion's reaction is uncertain. Nova's expression is calm. On the Skyrail, Kael pauses, caught in the fierce embrace of the wind. He steadies himself, the wind intensifying around him. The wind howls as Kael braces against it. The elements challenge him, but determination flickers in his eyes. Amid the roaring wind, Kael declares, "Try me." His challenge hangs in the air, a gauntlet thrown before the storm. Nova launches her grapple, the sound echoing against the metallic Skyrail. She swings dramatically, a figure against the sprawling cityscape. Kael dives from above, a silhouette against the bright sky. He slashes at the scanner beam with a swift, precise motion. The scanner beam flickers and dies, cut by Kael's energy blade. The sound of energy slicing fills the air as their fight intensifies. On the Skyrail, Nova fires her grapple, the line whistling through the air. With a surge of strength, Nova slings Kael back up, defying gravity. Kael soars across the gap, suspended only by the thin line, a moment of shared fate. As their eyes meet, a spark ignites between them, a silent acknowledgement of newfound connection. Above the city, a drone's eye hones in, locking onto its target. The decoy case becomes the sole focus. The drone maintains its steady gaze. The city stretches out beneath the silent observer. Nova and Kael arrive on the rooftop, the wind turbines a silent audience to their meeting. The wind turbines turn slowly, their soft hum the only sound accompanying the quiet rooftop scene. The rooftop stretches, offering a tranquil escape above the bustling city below. Kael looks around at the turbines, a peaceful expression on his face. The turbines spin faster as the wind picks up, the scene filled with renewed energy. Nova and Kael stand together, the quiet hum of the turbines filling the air around them. High above, Nova stands alone, a silhouette against the sprawling cityscape. The wind whispers through her hair, carrying the city's distant hum. Her face, a mask of melancholic reflection, hides a storm within. She whispers, her voice barely audible above the wind. "I run because stopping hurts more." The cityscape stretches out before her, a vast and indifferent expanse. She remains motionless, a solitary figure caught between the sky and the earth. Kael is standing at the edge of the wind garden roof, gazing out at the sprawling cityscape. The wind whips around him, a relentless force against his solitary figure. He looks down at the city below, a sea of lights stretching into the distance. A moment of quiet contemplation amidst the urban sprawl. The wind howls as Kael whispers, "I run because I am scared to care." His words hang in the air, lost in the vastness of the city and the strength of the wind. On the wind-swept roof garden, Nova turns, her smile gentle yet filled with unspoken depths. Her eyes reflect a challenge, a call to embrace vulnerability as she softly urges, "Try being brave and scared." The wind whispers around them, carrying her words like a secret promise against the backdrop of the city. Nova's expression softens, her eyes conveying a mix of empathy and encouragement, inviting him to confront his fears. The rooftop garden seems to hold its breath, awaiting the unspoken response as Nova's gentle gaze lingers. Her words hang in the air, a delicate challenge to find strength in vulnerability amidst the sweeping vista. On the rooftop, a subtle touch ignites unspoken desires. The briefest touch sends a jolt of electricity through both of them. A moment of breathless anticipation hangs heavy in the air. They lean in, drawn together by an irresistible force. The world fades away as they surrender to the pull of their emotions. A distant drone breaks the spell, the moment of intimacy shattered. Kael breaks away, a storm of regret brewing in his gaze. The rooftop wind howls, mirroring his inner conflict. His voice, edged with a desperate plea, cuts through the air. Move. The command hangs heavy, a stark demand amidst the rooftop's solitude. His eyes reveal the weight of unspoken words.